Hi, everyone, and welcome in. Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6, presented by Lowe's. Some big games to get to. We go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is the veteran, he's still got it, Juju Smith-Schuster. They're going to air it out to him deep downfield, and he's right there to grab it. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Falcons improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. Next up, let's go out to Wembley Stadium, the second of two for the Jags in London. They played the Eagles last week. This time they take on the Texans. And this is Parker Washington. He's going to stretch the field here, and this one is on target. 49 yards for the touchdown. The Jags are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. The trade deadline still 3 weeks away, but the phone lines are already buzzing. Time to check out the Week 6 trade report. Time now to name the EA Sports Player of the Week for Week 6. And we will applaud the efforts of this man, Jalen Milroe. He was fantastic in the win at Denver. And he came through with 5 touchdown passes on the day. The Seahawks improved to 6-0. They keep rolling with another victory. And briefly, a look here at the full quartet of offensive and defensive top performers. Now that we're into the season's second month, let's get a look at the passing leaders in the NFL. The leader through 6 weeks. A man who's been throwing the ball well. He's got the offense running in high gear at this point of the year. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from Week 6, with Cincinnati, Detroit, Miami, and Minnesota all getting a rest on their bye week. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Here come your defending Super Bowl champion, Seattle Seahawks!
On the visiting sideline, there's the Chiefs head coach, Andy Reid. His team put their opening weekend loss behind them and have rattled off 4 consecutive victories. On the other side, the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And the return will bring him to the 28-yard line. That's where the offense will get going for the first time in this one. 10th season now for the 2-time MVP of the league, 3-time Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes, Greg, back after suffering the knee injury in Week 15 of the 2025 season.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. and there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on fourth down. On now is Ariza to punt it away. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
Another run here with Price. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They're going to go again with Price. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. In some rhythm, the drive's rolling. Here's another first and 10. Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Hupp brings it in left side. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Milroe. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. This drive's rolling now, another first and 10. Milroe now off the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They go play action now with Milroe. First down throw there is incomplete. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Milroe gonna throw it again. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Cooper, Hupp, touchdown Seattle. That his second TD catch of the season. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. The numbers for Walker on the ground a week ago. 16 carries, 133 yards. They put Kelsey in motion. Once again, it's Walker. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards. Come to the line for third down and 5. Motion man is Rice. Third and short. Here's Patrick. A throw on the move is caught. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. A fake to Walker, and now Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing now. Oh, the ball comes out. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on to the ball. Motion man is Rice. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time. Leonard Williams getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. We'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own
The Seahawks offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, it's right there among the best in the league. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the handoff, here's Price. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
25 yards on
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's Price. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 more yards.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one, the kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but their priority?
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone. Not only does the defense stop them, back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. right side by Thornton. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A gain there of 23 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down. Off the play fake. Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll send Worthy in motion. Now a pitch to Walker, and he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. They put Kelsey in motion. On third down, Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack.
This offense just continues to struggle, finding any sort of rhythm, and it all starts with the pass protection. Even when they do account for all the defenders and they get a hat on a hat, they're just losing the battle up front.
The punt team out there for the second time, and that kicks away. To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that's the question the officials have to ask themselves. Was the contact incidental? Full to that plant leg, so this time they determined that it's the latter, and it's going to lead to 15 yards and an automatic first down.
Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 on the Seahawks 43-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 3 yards to go.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now out of the gun here on third down. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 10.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. They put Kelsey in motion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Arkansas. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now the point after drop from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Sunday number 7 of the NFL season in full flow. It continues tonight with two recent Super Bowl teams. A couple of teams that know what banners are all about. The reigning champions, Seattle Seahawks at Lumen Field, hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. That's a beauty. And Monday night delivers as well. The traditional rivalry of the Cowboys making their annual visit to South Philly to take on the Eagles. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it. Up. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. Leonard Williams. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half. Second and long coming up. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
Formation for the Chiefs.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on Indianapolis. And it's Daniel Jones to his big tight end, Tyler Warren. 30 yards on the touchdown pass. The Colts up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is Caleb Williams. It's a touchdown pass from 2 yards out. The Bears wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, let's check out our impact player from Week 7. Hope you have him in your fantasy lineup because it's this man. And here's the former Raider, Davante Adams. He's going to run the deep route here and pull it in. 42 yards for the touchdown. The Rams win their second straight as they get the victory here. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Milroe. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
22 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. Quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone.
Out of bounds.
Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Nicky Manwari is there to make the play.
2 yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. Travis Kelce, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
1st down.
Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 32 yards. First and 10. Motion man is Rice. On play action, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelce.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. And he's in. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown.
That his second TD catch of the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
You don't see guys going hard after kickers on extra points. A little different than field goals, so let's see if that's going to end up costing them.
And this is going to wind up a touchback. New rule addition this offseason. When you kick from the 50, the officials are going to bring it out only to the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They go play action now with Milroe. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
On the give, it is Price. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Price, the ball carrier.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's to the running back, Jadarian Price. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Price. And he'll take this one in. Jadarian Price. Touchdown, Seattle. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Kenneth Walker, at Super Bowl 60 MVP from his time in Seattle, coming out for the Chiefs' next possession. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in, that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
In punt formation for the Chiefs.
On now the punt team, and this one's on its way. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. The Seahawks offense and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On play action, Milrow. That's out left and complete. He's got Tyson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. Milrow. Whoa! Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 47
A run. This is Price. Into space. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And did the Chiefs get it? They did. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll send Worthy in motion. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 13-yard pickup to begin this 4th quarter.
A gain of 13
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around. So at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Walker. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
They somehow managed to get rid of that one before the sack. Incomplete, and sets up 4th down.
On the coverage.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
They put Kelsey in motion. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Run between the tackles with Price. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
At the 29-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Price trying to work the inside, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on
Ball
the play.
down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On the ground, Price. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now they'll throw it with Milroe. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above.
And he's into the end zone. Darian Price. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. On 3rd down, Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On comes the Chiefs punter. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They'll start on the ground with Price. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Price. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And this one incomplete. On 3rd down, they cannot connect.
Smith in Jigba.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. It's complete. He's got Cup. And he will have the Seahawks first down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down. Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Multiple times an all-pro. That is Chris Jones. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
It's now 3rd down and
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.